Yo, everybody checked in today. Thank you guys for coming on. This is DEANO TULL's YouTube, The Ham. Today I have a lot of people with me, a lot to talk about, a lot going on. The year's slowing down. But let me just go through who I brought with me today. We got some companies, but let's just go through the people. Right now I got Jason on the corner. He's with the CTSK skate crew, Centralia. Right next to him we got Joey Miller. Cody Reynolds right next to him. I got the owner of XDREAM. I guess you're the owner of XDREAM. Yeah. Got Dalton Edwards, rides for XDREAM as well, Jeremy Garr, BMX rider for them. Y'all know me. And then your boy Aiden, who has been on here many times before. Here and there. He's going to jump in and back.
Yeah.
I'm like, he's going to jump in and out with me because obviously we're limited on mics. But like I said, there's a lot to talk about. When it comes to like this year, a lot's happened. But when it comes to podcasts, there hasn't been any. So we haven't really been able to get in here and talk much. So today I really wanted to bring CTSK, which seems like it's grown like crazy this year, and XDREAM's growing like crazy. If they're gonna be having a skate team. They got their BMX. They got a lot to talk about. Like, so I'm just gonna stop talking, and we're gonna let somebody else talk. So let's just start with Joey down there. Joey, talk to me about CTSK.
Yeah, man, I don't know. We're just trying to get moving, you know. We want to get like a lot more events going on. That's like our main goal, like plan it out during the winter, and take into action in the spring. You know, we do what we can in the winter, but you know how that is with the weather.
Me and Joey hooked up this year. I don't even know how it started. It was way before my contest. I don't even know how we started talking, to be honest. Do you know?
Man.
Like, it was this year for sure. I just don't know when.
Yeah, we really just started this year. Like,
okay, maybe
it's been like 1 year tops. Just hit 1K followers too, by the way. Let's go.
Hey,
we're getting out
big
there.
Deal.
Definitely getting more popular in our town too. Like, a lot of people know about us. We're getting in every like community event that we can, getting our name.
A lot of community events, a lot of little like demos, a lot of ways to get their name and exposure for the skate park down there in Centralia. And I heard you guys used to be a company or like the Centralia skate crew was a crew a long time ago. You guys are resurrecting it a little bit.
Right. Sort of like what the early or mid '90s or so, and there's like a bunch of that.
And I got to meet some of those guys at your event.
For sure.
That was cool. They had a contest recently. It was a great event for their town, and I think it reminds me of when we started a long time ago. You got to start somewhere.
Yeah, I felt like for the first event, it was a success.
It was
sure.
1K following too in a year. Just trying. That's just
right.
That's good growth.
That is 1,000 followers.
Not gonna mention how you won.
It was a great day for me. It felt good. I was skating really good, and I think one thing I like about those events is this is just when you get to a level of skateboarding, yeah, you can be really good, but you can be really good and not be a dick too. And like all the little kids that come up to me at events like that, or the ones that just don't skate or is very good yet. Like, I remember being that age. I remember being him, and like I think the one thing I remember most at kids level is like who was nice to me, who was really cool, who was not being a dick is so important these days.
That was one thing that stuck out to me about you, honestly, when I first skated around you, is like you were like one of the best, if not the best, at the park, but you weren't a dick. You were a very cordial, cool dude the whole time.
I definitely learned over the years like who to stay away from and not act like. Actually, it's kind of funny though. Like, some of my best friends were complete dicks when I started skating with them. I learned how they acted, and they'll tell you they were dicks. They were dicks to me.
Right.
They were in my wedding.
No, we had that too. When Centralia's Park first came out, the older guys would bully people, snake them, and then if they got in the way, you were gonna get an earful. I've seen fights go down. People just assholes. Right?
Close fights, close calls.
Fights,
The youth.
There were some good ones out there.
There were some good fights.
Right?
No, I mean like good older dudes out
to
there
me,
too. At the
being
same time,
younger than
there's a
everyone
lot of
here,
them at times. Kind
I
of
don't feel like for me it was really like that. Like it was not that dramatic.
You've always had good vibes.
It's always been chill.
That's
Skating
good
has
for
been
you.
chill in the past. Like when I started, at least, it's never been that dramatic. But I'm also not in like I'm not in like a crazy like I don't know. I'm not out like skating like Chicago or something all the time either. But I feel like most of the time, if I'm ever skating, like it's never been bad vibes or anything. And I've been skating for like the past 4 years now.
A's been killing it lately.
Everyone in the Midwest at least has just been super chill.
By the way, Aiden, if you need this mic, just fucking take it from me. Totally fine.
No,
You
I've
got a
seen
lot
your
to talk about.
progression from the first time we skated together until now. Like you're already landing new shit, bigger, better, looking cleaner.
I try. Okay,
Oh,
I
yeah.
try.
That culture's changed, you know. It's a lot more lax at skate parks than it used to be. Kind of
Much more of a family vibe now.
Much, yeah, more
instead of a
intertwined.
competition.
So, yeah, I mean, just what you guys got going down there in Centralia right now, I'm enjoying every bit of it. It reminds me of, like, when I started here in Effingham. So it's just, I just pray everything goes the same way it took us. Maybe quicker, maybe better. I mean, you never know.
I feel like you guys didn't have the support either, like
Oh,
with
man.
all the local shops, people getting together, communicating, you know. I feel like that's going to help boost us as well, you know.
Yeah, dude, it was embarrassing. Like, I still remember going to, nothing against, I don't even say any names, like, picture me walking into a business. Hey, I'm having a skate contest. You guys think you would be down to sponsor? Maybe put your name out there, a little bit of sponsor money. Hell on, let me go ask my manager. No, we don't want. No one cares. Those are days you have to have. I feel like.
Right.
And you guys see the support we have in Effingham now. It's mind blowing, dude. It's mind blowing.
Right, let me see. Yeah, we had like 18 sponsors ish.
That's
on our
really.
first
That's,
contest.
I'm not even.
Yeah.
I can't even compete with that.
That's huge, right?
No,
Big
I
time.
can't. My first few, it was literally a few local shops. Like I rode for a company, Hillbilly Bombshell, and a few others. I mean, we didn't have big names. We didn't have anything like that. So if you could start with that, and skateboarding, I don't think is about to fall off. I know skateboarding always has that. You got the fall
10-year
off,
cycle.
right?
Kinda
It
goes
happens.
through, yes.
Is it about to happen again? I don't think it's gonna happen because we got Olympics coming up soon,
Right.
and I don't see that happening.
That's something I thought about recently. Is
The Olympics?
the cycle that's
it's-
gone through. I skated back in the '80s when I
So you've
started
been
around
there.
'86, and right when it dove off around '92 is when everyone quit.
92. So, trying to think. So, if it's 2023, but you got the Olympics, do you
Yeah.
really think it will?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
How do we feel about skateboarding being in the
There's
Olympics?
a lot of
We can talk
there's a
about
lot
that.
of different discussions on like
I
you
think
know,
all
do
extreme sports have been getting so much more.
They really need skateboarding more than the skateboarding needs the Olympics. You know what I mean?
Oh man, I believe I like the skateboarding, so I look at it like I love to compete, but I love
Yeah.
to street skate. If I had Jeremy every day of my life, I wouldn't probably be at the skate parks as much because if somebody wants to film me in the streets, I'm in. But it's so hard to get that because like
Right.
my filmer before Jeremy lives in Texas. When he moved away in 2015, I never filmed any more street parts because I mean it's really hard to say, hey, will you film me all day every day in the
Right,
streets and
right.
I'll put out.
It's a lot to ask. Yeah.
It's a lot to ask. It's a lot to even. So if there's a chance I can ever give back to a filmer, if anyone out there, you need to understand how important your filmers are. Because if they ain't filming, you ain't getting no clips, you ain't getting no love, you ain't
That's
getting no
right.
likes, shares. You could possibly make money because of your filmers. There's a lot to think about. So
Yeah, especially people that like attack filming like it's something that they're doing and plan on doing professionally. They're looking for angles. They're going over the edits. They're seeing what they can do to get better.
oh, 100%.
You know someone's serious about filming when they're already imagining the edit before the clip's even done.
Right.
Dino's over here saying
Right.
like, "Oh, I'm imagining how this is gonna be
Right.
in the clip, like before it's even
Right.
in the clip,
How
before
they-
I've even landed the trick." And it's like
Yep.
that's what you have to
Let me land
appreciate.
it first, bro.
Let me land it first. Like, that's what you have to appreciate, though. Like that's
Yeah.
cameraman's important.
Huge.
Just like yesterday, like when we were filming yesterday, and most skaters know this, like you almost hope you don't land the trick first try.
No. Yeah, no, I think me and Dino have learned sometimes, especially in lines, things that take a lot of like trying to perfect it. You're not only trying to perfect the trick, he's trying to perfect how to film you
Right.
landing that trick. If you land that first try, probably not going to get the best filming you probably
Right.
could have gotten out of him.
That's true.
Yeah, that
There's a give and take.
makes a lot of
Yeah.
sense. Yeah.
That balance.
With his edit, we can just jump in that real quick. Aiden Wickware is finally done filming for his 2023 edit.
Yeah.
You guys are excited.
Yeah.
I'm pretty hyped. That will be dropping November 8th. No. What did I say? What is today?
5th.
Today's the 5th? Yeah, it's the 8th.
The 8th.
November 8th. So it'll be this Wednesday. I'm going to post his edit. May have a teaser before that, maybe tomorrow or Tuesday. Nah, probably not. I probably just leave it out. We'll see. But it's the first ever edit. I'm really excited about it. I wasn't the only filmer. We had Jeremy jump in and film some of his best clips yesterday. So be excited for that. I'm going to boost that
Yeah.
and post it everywhere and be on the lookout for that. Maybe a quick YouTube short of all the highlights.
Can I just say that I don't know actually where it is in there, but I have one clip that was all the way from a year ago. And that's like probably my favorite clip in there. And I've been sitting on this clip for a year, and I'm just
hanging on
able to see it.
I was pretty upset.
Yeah,
man.
it's short hair then.
I did. I had different colored hair though. So I had different colored hair. Yeah.
Yeah, you land something, you want to post it immediately, but when you're going to put a video together, you gotta save that. Yeah.
It's been tough sitting on the clip he's talking about because it didn't take him necessarily long. He put some time in because it's a great clip, and just how many times that over and over we were filming it, like you don't realize, man, I could film this better. I could film this better. I could film this better, and it kept happening, didn't it?
Mm-hmm. Dude, I was like, he's like, hold up. I think if I do this, I'm right here. Just go one more time. This is the one. Yeah. And he's like, oh, I'm so glad you didn't land that one. I have a better idea.
And it turned out really good. But, as far as A&Z is coming next week, be excited for that. CTSK, you guys got anything to add before we jump around?
Nah, let's get into it.
You want to get into it? Well,
actually, no, I do have a question, though. Like, what is XDREAM? Like, what?
That's
what
so
I
so
want to
know.
Talk to me a little bit.
That's like the first question. You like,
yeah.
Start off with that, but
we're gonna
can't start off with that. So like,
I mean, it's burning.
It's
XDREAM. I can't stop thinking
I
about
know
it.
you asked me outside before we even got in here, and
If you would have let him know before, he probably wouldn't have asked
but
that.
we still be out there talking about it too. But like, So basically, I've always had a dream. I was like 4 years old when I fell in love with motocross, and sadly, that's an expensive sport. And I have 2 younger brothers, so I just couldn't do that. Like, I couldn't see that dream through. So then we started playing normal sports, and I played for a baseball team called Champaign Dream. And I don't know why it was always the dream. It was like, dream was just constantly, like, occurring in my life, though. It wasn't like I'm dreaming, like, actual dreams. It's like my real life was this dream that was just, like, happening. I played baseball in New York for my last baseball tournament ever, and decided to quit for BMX, made this little group called Dream Riders. I was 12 years old, and it didn't go anywhere. Obviously, we had like some hoodies and stuff, but you remember when I met you, I was like, I mean, dude, he didn't even get along with me back then. I was some like fucking like 13-year-old kid, and you were, we have a pretty big age gap here, but yeah, I was riding in this group called Dream Riders I'd made with my friends, and I don't know, the dream just kind of went into this tree-high compound idea where I have this tree farm that my grandpa and my dad had kind of let me take care of. And so I have this dirt bike track and a little skate park, and it's going to be a training facility someday. So I was making some merch for it with my YouTube channel, and I made this t-shirt that said like all things extreme sports, but I spelled extreme all weird. And I was just sitting there looking at it one day, and I was like, I should really make something serious, like a brand, like pay for an LLC and just really make a brand. And I was talking to him about it, and we even butted heads a little bit at first about like, oh, bike companies don't make money, and like it's so true. Like BMX is honestly not a very lucrative sport, you know what I mean? In no way is it gonna get you paid. A lot of our top pros, they work 9 to 5s to be able to ride, so it's crazy. But I finally came up with the idea that like, well, I just said it, extreme sports have a barrier where some of them get paid more than others, you know what I'm saying? So we're all out here risking the exact same thing, chasing the exact same rush. We all love adrenaline, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all love this extreme lifestyle we live. And so at the end of the day, extreme is my way to live my dream, helping other people achieve their dream, and just doing it extreme in a lifestyle that's like every day you wake up and you just go hard, you go over the top, you're extreme with everything. Like, I don't know, you could wake up and not do extreme sports and still be extreme. To me, it's more of just like a lifestyle. Whatever you're doing, you're yeah, exactly, for sure.
How you put yourself out to the world.
Exactly, no, for sure.
So I love the name, by the way, XDREAM. That's so fire.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
So to be straight, it's a sports company. Basically, it's been motocross, BMX, typically them two, you would say.
So those two have like been my main reasons to love extreme sports. But like, I would love to go to a mountain and snowboard. I'd love to learn how to surf, or like, I hop on a jet ski in Florida, and I'm watching the guys like do their little 360s. And I'm sitting there trying to learn how to do it. You know, like it doesn't matter what I'm doing. I'm just like I love it. Like I love being extreme.
I love that. No, and I heard the name, and I knew Dalton, but I didn't put two and two together. Like, he started a company, but I had no idea. Because if it's a BMX company, yeah, I'm interested because it's BMX, but I'm a skater. But still, I'm still checking it out. And it's a local company, so I'd see the name, and I loved it. I'm like, that's a pretty cool logo, first off. I seen you guys at the Centralia. No. It's Hubston's setup. Yep. You were set up there, and I didn't get a hat that day, but I got a pair of your shades.
Yep.
And that was the start of it. And then we hooked up for my contest. You set up a booth.
Yep.
And just so, I mean, we'll talk about all your apparel and stuff you had, but he gave me a pair of shades. I didn't even have any. I came to my own contest, had no sunglasses.
They're still unreleased, by the way.
Serious?
Yeah.
So they're unreleased. Whatever I have is my daughter broke them, so I was so mad. I messaged him right away. I'm like, dude, she broke them. I don't want to wear any of these other shades I have. These are the best ones. And I never thought I'd get a pair of sunglasses and be like,
crispy looking.
I have to. You've seen them.
Oh yeah, I've seen them.
I was like, these are
crispy.
These are the best pair of shades. Like, I've had expensive Oakleys, and I'm like, these are better than those. I don't even want those. And his prices are great. And I had them on that day, and I just felt like, dude, people need these. These are like sport oriented. They look great. They got all sorts of options, all colors. And I think I'm just gonna let him talk more on it because there's so much merch that comes with the XDREAM. And the XDREAM is now, I'm just gonna say, I can let you talk more on it, but might have some skateboarding sponsors, some riders here coming up.
So yeah, I mean, basically, I think, I've already kind of announced it on the low, but like, I think it was just on my stories and stuff, maybe on Instagram. But yeah, you are officially the first skater that I would pick up and call a sponsored skater. But also, I met Gio. At the last Hoopston.
Put down, dude.
Yes, bro, and he did. He showed out, and I was actually just talking to him about some stuff, and he said he'd be down. And so you and him, I feel like, are going to be the start of the skate team because, like I said, it's all extreme sports. I hate that there's a barrier at all. I hate that, like we were talking.
It doesn't have to be. No. It definitely doesn't have to be.
It doesn't have to be, but, like, we were just at the skate park, and our buddy Juice. Shout out Juice. Juice, if you're watching this, bro.
Hey.
Shout out Juice. But he even was talking about how, it'll never be where, you can show up to the skate park and scooters, bikes, and skateboards all get along. And I don't really fully agree with it because like Aiden just said, his generation doesn't even experience the things I've experienced. Like, I mean, I'm 25 at this point, so I've experienced a lot of hate just because I showed up on a bike at a skateboards only park. And I've shown up and dude, I've been threatened with like my life, bro. You ever go to try to ride Venice Beach on a bicycle? It's crazy. It's so crazy.
I've been to Venice, but I did not.
You're on a board. You know what I mean? Exactly.
We went out there in June. We didn't see one.
See, I did a couple tricks.
I didn't see anybody.
I didn't
on a
even
bike.
think to think about something like that. That was.
Dude, it was so bad that when he said that, I hadn't done a trick, right? And I dropped in and went straight for a 540. Didn't even land it right. But instantly they're like, oh, he's all right. And they're like, can you backflip though? And I was like, no. And they're like, well. They were about to try to kick me out still, and this one guy's like, well, don't let Buddy show up. Or, dude, if you're from Venice Beach and you watch this and you skate, bro, you need to fix the vibes there, bro, because it was so off that day.
I'm not gonna lie. I was really bad when I went there. I was like probably 2 years in. I didn't do anything but skate like the bank. There's like a bank on one side and a bank on the other. I was just doing varial flips up the bank. I didn't want to get in anybody's way. I was looking around, just like, I'm just gonna skate this bank and I'm not gonna try. But at the same time, like, no one really like was rude to me or anything. Yeah. I just kind of got the vibe that I'm not gonna try to go get in anyone's way. I'm just gonna sit back.
I mean, I didn't get in anyone's way. I was actually walking around with the bike when someone had said, like, basically, don't let him show up or he'll, and like threatened me with, yeah, dude. So I don't want to say what he said, like on the vlog. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think it really
bikes
depends.
Being there when we were there.
No.
When we had visited, I didn't see one
because
bike
they get
out there.
scared off.
No,
I promise.
I could
yeah,
see.
Yeah.
And and there's so many spectators too. Like
While
we were there,
I didn't
that
even really
place-
think about that as much, but I
it
knew
was
that
very,
everyone
very
was
packed
chilling
when we were
around.
I was
visiting.
trying to not think about it, but that bigger bowl, I don't know, 8-9 feet with the pool coping. I went to drop in on that. First time I did, I ate shit, and all you could hear was
It is an
100 people like, oh.
I do.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't.
It's an intimidating
I was
part.
just
You
chilling,
could
just
hear
skate the
that.
bank.
It's funny.
But no, I think the generation thing is a little different, and I think it kind of depends on place though, because I feel like a place like New York, there are going to be a lot more people that are hostile in certain places.
Yeah.
But like here,
there's always bad apples, you know.
I've met a lot of people.
No matter what.
A lot of people who ride scooters. I'm friends with a kid who still rides scooters to this day. And Carson. Yeah. Carson. Shout out Carson. Scooting Bandit.
Hey, what is it?
Who
Miles?
Who was the scooter kid?
Miles.
Was it,
yeah, he came to the downtown.
At the downtown thing.
Oh, he
or
was
event
going
downtown.
hard.
The
Going
kid was
hard,
on a
exactly.
scooter.
He's from Salem, little guy.
Yeah, but I feel like everyone got along. It was a good time.
Yeah, see,
That kid
I
was
feel like
killing it.
in the
Yeah.
near future, we may see a point where there is no barrier, and extreme sports is looked at the same way people look at school sports with like baseball, basketball, football. It's like, oh, those are like the same thing to a lot of parents, you know?
Right.
Like, why aren't these extreme sports the same to us? And the kids in them are like friends with the basketball players, football players. It's like, we could all just get along and then look at that group and look at the power we would have in that.
I'm telling you, it's sometimes how you were raised.
No, that's so true.
Like,
That's
I'm
so
just
true.
saying, there's a culture. There's a
so
culture I
true.
grew up in that I don't know how on earth anyone could want to wake up and just be a complete dickhead to certain people. It just doesn't make sense, and I get that. I get it. I don't know. I guess I'm like I was saying. My mom and dad, they raised me good. Were they the best, perfect parents? No. But my dad made sure if he ever seen me being an absolute dick to somebody, I never seen my dad be an absolute. If my dad was making fun of someone, which he always did. Not just saying. Anyway, my dad would make fun of people. We would make fun of people, but there's never a chance you'd ever see us making fun of people and they knew about it. You know, like, or if we're doing something mean.
My parents were old school.
Oh,
They
man.
didn't put up with that crap.
Like, oh man, I learned a lot of good traits from my dad. Holding doors open, being nice, being encouraged. You see somewhere you could be a help, let's go do it. Like, why would you not want to live? Why would you want to waste your energy and time these days being a dick? When like that, like if I'm making fun of you guys behind your back, I just look at it like I have nothing to do.
Right.
Like I have nothing.
No,
going
actually,
on.
I think that like my dad definitely had a huge role in how I turned out as a man. So I think I agree that like maybe these dudes just aren't being taught like, you know, don't do that or you know what I mean? Like
that's true. And to be honest, there's still gonna be people like that because there's people at our skate park, and the crazy thing is these people aren't even they're not really skaters or anything. They just like to go there and do things. You can get in trouble.
Yes.
And those kids have no like they're not raised right at all.
You know what? I actually will say almost 90% of the times it was people who skate or people who they don't though. They're at the skate park doing something they shouldn't be doing. They have a skateboard just in case they get caught.
Exactly.
And you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly.
I know the difference, but
you know who you are.
and you know what? Some of them
know
might
who
be
you
watching
are.
this, bro. Yeah, some of them. Hey, you know what? We still cool, but like they know who they is.
At least listen.
Those
at least
were the real posers.
At least listen. Like kind of understand. Like you guys are the problem, and if we can get rid of you, we're gonna do it one at a time.
Thing is, some of them actually have talent, dude. They just really weren't raised right. Like, I've had kids that steal bikes come to my local skate park when I was a kid, and they are good. And they're good. And I have to tell them, like, you take that back. And I don't know if they did or didn't, but I never saw them with the bike again. Mm-hmm. But they could have stashed it somewhere and said, I'm going to use this when he ain't looking or whatever. But at the same time, it's not that they weren't talented. It's not that they couldn't have done it. It's that they just chose to do the wrong thing. You know, because life is about choices. It really is. We wake up every day, and you can choose, what do I want to do? If they had that skateboard, they could have got good back then and got sponsored instead of just being like, well, I could always just steal something. You know what I mean? Like,
if they're good, I feel like they get a little bit of leeway. It's like the Kobe mentality kind of thing.
That's
it's like
so
I'm
true.
acting this way because I'm looking at you like your breakfast. Like I'm trying to eat you alive. I want to be better. I want to show everybody and let everybody know. Like I'm up here, you're down here. Michael Jordan, you know, kind of thing.
Yeah. No,
and we
sure.
do have one more thing though. Like, yes, yeah.
Yeah. What's up?
Go ahead and grab this for you.
Always
Frank
got
will talk
something. What's he got going on over there? What's this? What is this?
A little present for our guy here.
What is this? It's not a skateboard.
Not a skateboard.
We thought you had enough of those. That's an insane wall of boards, really.
Never seen shape like this before.
It's indestructible.
It's really, really good.
Might need a knife or something.
I have it right behind you.
Shout out DJ Party Supply here in Effingham. Meanwhile, this is where we got the bottle.
Yeah, there you go. Hold that. Let's see what we got. There we go. Oh shoot!
Yeah, you know.
Oh Oh, this would be the kind.
A little something for you. Well, we noticed that you like Cayman Jacks and Twisted Teas and things like that. So a
Dude,
sweet
guys,
little
I'm
wine. Maybe?
such a puss when it comes to drinking.
absolutely.
Special occasion or something.
Dude, that is so nice. You guys
Absolutely,
are
man.
boss. This is the
Keep it
this would
classy
be-
in Centralia.
This would be the kind I would drink, though, not the red wine. I guess I can't drink red wine. I'm not very. This stuff looks good, though, man. Thank you guys. Holy
Absolutely, no
shit.
problem.
That's amazing, guys. I really appreciate it, and I just appreciate everything we're doing right now. Like this podcast is so
this
sick,
is fun.
but with the way that the local Midwest, where we're from, has collabed together this year, has made some of the events that would have been not as great. Or just that they are great, they made them greater. But like we went to Hubson, all of us, and made that their little town. That we made their event way better.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
So much different than it was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I don't know if any of you know how it was 2 years ago.
Not at all.
Dude,
I won 2
I was
years
there.
ago.
I was there. Yeah,
You were
yeah,
there?
Yeah.
I won 2 years ago.
In the Hoopston.
And it's not because I was the greatest. It's not because I'm like the greatest. It's just because I kind of had more stuff. All they had there at the time was rails, ramps, and like it was inside that barn, like that barn that was right next to the park.
They had that quarter pipe right up next
They
to
had
the
a
rail
quarter pipe.
that was like the only thing I could
that
mess
I was
with.
able to skate so well because I had a park to do that. So when I went there, I was able to kind of be consistent and like I just put down what I knew. But they didn't like it was so much smaller.
So that
So
was
much
the
smaller.
main reason Hoopson needed a skate park so badly, bro, is because I was blessed. My dad owned his own company. I got to save up money working from a young age. Save it up, man. It might be $500. That's enough to get me gas to go to Michigan. That's enough to get me, I would travel to these competitions. That is the only reason I got my name out there. That is the only reason that anyone knew who I was in BMX or anything. Like, it's the only reason I got the satisfaction of, like, knowing I was putting in the work. And, like, that was the only recognition I got was traveling. If these kids don't travel, I promise, come 16 years old when they get their license, they will stop riding, they will stop skating, they will stop doing whatever because they've never even been pat on the back and been like, hey, you just skated for 8 hours today working on that one trick and finally pulled it. Hey, good job. Like, they've never got that. So it's just crazy. But, like, yes, they needed a skate park to even – they're learning tricks that are basic. That's a basic skate park. But, like, as the community grows, then maybe the skate park will grow. There will be more money in it. I plan on putting a store there. And, like, it's crazy – what can happen. I look at South Bend, nothing but crime in that area. Like, it was just, and now it's still to this day, nothing but crime. The kitchen goes up. I mean, you have more professional athletes that are now Olympians and X Games medalists and coming out of this one spot.
Yeah, that's like their practice ground. That's literally their training facility.
It's what you need. You know,
And it's
if you don't
crazy.
have it, the athletes can't do it. There's nowhere for them to train. Like,
We have nothing like that around here.
No. I don't think it really exists anymore. All of them had to close because COVID.
Yeah.
And then, or whatever, but
Well, we were talking about that when we came up and seeing your park finish. Like, that's going to produce a higher level of skaters than if you have a couple of,
So think
bullshit
about
ramps put together.
Think about me being 14 or 15, starting with 4 ramps and 2 rails. At 15, if I'm 15 today and I start with that every day,
Right. You know what I'm saying?
where are you gonna be?
Yeah,
Like,
when we left, we were talking about it. Like, the level of skater coming out of Effingham is going to change over a course of a few years because of what you guys got.
think about that 15-year-old redhead you guys got. What's his name? Dropped
JJ?
in my ramp.
Yeah, JJ.
A kid like him. How old is he?
Him and his brother.
You're about right,
Craig.
15, I think.
So if he
14,
starts
15.
now and just skates how long I've been skating, you'd think give him his first 10 years he should be way better than I ever was. I mean, you would. There are things that we did. We traveled a lot, but if you have that every day at home, it's different because you
It's
can't
so
travel
different.
you can't go somewhere every day.
Yeah.
Especially
So-
for a young kid, can't even drive
No.
at 15,
Yeah.
No. So
Yeah,
Shout out-
shout out JJ.
JJ.
Happy birthday.
happy birthday.
Yep.
Happy birthday, JJ.
Turned 15. Happy birthday.
He dropped in that big ramp pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had only been skating for like a month.
That's nuts. That's insane.
He still comes to the garage and
Does he?
skates all the
I
time.
was
Him and his
just
brother.
talking to
We
someone.
pitted them against each other to push each other.
Really?
Yeah.
Competition.
You know?
Did you guys get the skate light on there yet? Any
We
other?
replaced it.
You did?
Yeah, we
We're gonna go
replaced
down
that
there.
stuff, so it's smooth now. So
We're gonna come down there.
you guys, anytime you want. Anytime.
We can work on our basics down there.
I was waiting
Yeah.
for that whole day. I was like, come on. Let me
Oh,
see
that
it.
day when you guys were down there.
After that first downtown event,
What else can we got? I mean, we ain't. Oh shoot! You want to jump into some of your stuff? I kind of
I
want
don't
to.
really care. I could give you the shoes now if you wanted to do that. We
Yeah.
could do whatever.
Yeah.
Like, honestly,
This guy.
there's a box over there. I could hear.
Somebody on the
grab it.
outside.
I'm kind of
Somebody
trapped in
on
the middle.
outside.
Try to scoot over here for me.
So XDREAM has. I don't want to give anything away, But he's got so much cool merch. He's got shades. He's got the cologne. Am I not supposed to say that?
No, you can say
Okay.
that. It's just unreleased.
Okay, it's just unreleased. It's unreleased stuff, man. And not just that. All local events. All local events. If you guys are doing a big enough event where we can, get him some sales and help your event out, he'll come and set up. He has shoes. He's got, motocross. The motocross stuff is super cool. He's got goggles. He's got colognes, shades. His shades. You gotta oh yeah.
I'm
Look,
gonna give you these.
you guys gotta check this stuff out. So these are his shoes. I ain't even seen this stuff.
This is the official welcome to the team. So welcome to the team officially. I know you've only got some cheap stuff, but this at least will, reiterate it. Comes with the dust bag.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so if you're having trouble with the ladies, grab this gear up. He's got cologne
Dude.
too. They're gonna like the way you smell, like the way you look.
Look at them.
The old school look on those too. I love that. I love it.
Definitely can't skate those. Not for all the right reasons. I'm not skating those for all the right reasons.
You could.
I
You could.
But these are gonna be worn on all the right days. And guys, so I got some. So I don't normally wear cologne, but if you guys are I'm gonna drop his links in the bio as well. But this is the Eclipse, and this new one I haven't had. It's called Temptation. You got anything to say? You got anything to add? This Temptation I just put on. I still smell it just like it smells great.
This one is amazing.
But the Eclipse is the best.
The Eclipse is amazing. That's
you
good
guys like
stuff.
that?
Yeah.
And it's like a man's.
I like
it's just
that
a
one.
man's good cologne. It just smells great. It's not too much. I don't even know how he made it or how he chose to make it, but it's a great mixture of. I don't know. It's great. I enjoy it. Dude, I just did that. It's okay. And you guys he's got the shades over here. I'm gonna let him show off some of those because they are great. I put them on, and I don't think I've worn a pair of any other sunglasses than his since I met him.
So the cologne on that, going back to that, so I wear Versace cologne, and so it's heavily inspired by Versace smells. They're just slight twists on it. And then the female...
I'm going to show him when it pops out.
The female one, yeah, go ahead and open them. The female smell is the Eternal scent. That is based off of Tom Ford. But I did bring some eyewear out here because I feel like that is the main thing that I'm going to focus on for now. And you said that your daughter had broke your sunglasses. The craziest thing is this winter, we are redoing the website and everything like that, and your favorite shades are dropping this winter. So you officially, I don't know what they're named even, so we might just call them the DEANOs.
Don't do that. That'd be way too hype.
That'd be way too hype.
Check these out, though.
So yeah.
So sick. Check these out, guys. I mean, these are so smooth. I know you guys are watching. You would totally wear these. I mean, like I said, okay, let me just put it this way. If I was not sponsored by XDREAM now, and if he won't let me buy these, I guarantee you the set, whatever he gives me. But if you had a company and you were selling these, just like I had a company, if Joey's board was sitting here and he was fucking shredding and the dude just got his own board, I'm going to support him. Like, that's just how you do it when you got, locals and you got your friends. You support your homies,
I appreciate
dude.
that. I
For
really
real.
do. No. I actually firmly believe, I paid for this LLC just 1 year ago, right?
Yeah.
When I decided that I was going to make it serious and just really, live out this lifestyle for real.
Yes.
Let me check them out,
Yes,
buddy.
dude, you guys
Just
gotta
at the
check these
dirt
out.
bike track alone, collaborating with Addicts Graphics. Shout out Gage if you're watching this with Addicts Graphics. That has helped the moto community has supported so much heavier because we work together and we
It's so
grow the
important.
brand together. I think all these people who compete with their friends, if they would just start working together, you could get your town or wherever you're at, your city on the map, dude. It's crazy. You work together with a couple homies and it's 1 year later, you guys are both making money doing something that last year was an idea.
Yes.
It's crazy. It really is so crazy.
It's contagious is what it is.
It really is.
And it does. I understand you have to have some sort of connection, which is easily, obviously everyone loves skateboarding in here, but his connection is, the sports outside of that. But the shades, who don't wear shades? Let alone, you can like them and just wear them, and you could be doing so much for a company. Let alone you buy one pair. I mean, you buy two pair. it shows. And then if you tag them and you release them, you comment, you just show the city the love you want to give to them. And like I said, these guys buying my boards, CTSK, I think they spent
13 coming, I think.
Shout out to Character Skateboards. It's been a long trip. It's been a long story. I don't even know how it happened. I do know how it happened, but it was kind of a long story. Shout out to Alan from Character. You are the man. You gave me the opportunity. And but that's kind of how it all started, with these guys all hooking up, buying one of my boards that I can't really say who helped me design this. His niece. She's amazing. But with her internship by law, she can't work with other companies, so this was her free time.
He got the plug.
I got the plug for the board, and like I said, shout out so much to Character. We got so much in plan, so much in store. We got so much done this year, and I'm gonna post some clips this next week. I'm focused more on Aiden's clips this week. Got to get his stuff put out
for that video.
Yeah, Character.
I'm excited to see it. I mean, I didn't even get to see it. I had to keep him. I had to keep him occupied, and then you guys showed him, so I haven't even seen it yet either. I'm excited.
Guys, just be on the lookout for his part. It's good. It's good.
I'm as excited as everyone else because I haven't seen the entire thing put together since.
A small clip.
Yeah, you have to do it.
Yeah, show it.
What day is it dropping again?
November 8th. So this is gonna post. This could post Tuesday night. This could post Tuesday in the morning or evening, depending on how quick it loads. Because I got to do the editing tonight, so I will have it probably posted tomorrow. I could post tomorrow this if I get time to get it done. Let's just get that done. Oh, okay, fine. Up in this right-hand corner, right above Aiden, you guys will be watching a few clips. I'm gonna give you a few clips Tuesday night. You're gonna see it before the repost. Actually, it may be just a teaser of all the stuff nobody's seen. So whatever you're seeing right above our head right here. It's your lucky day.
Make sure you tune in.
Tune in, check out his stuff. It's going to be all over Instagram, my Facebook, because he doesn't have Facebook, YouTube, of course, and plenty of shorts. Congrats to Aiden on his first street.
Absolutely. I'm pumped about it. Let's go.
Yeah. I got a quick question for you guys. Anyone can answer this. This has been a huge question. So, like, you guys know, like, recently these boards have come out, and I have, like, people from my younger days in high school and up until me meeting people to today. And some of them don't know I have a son. Some of them don't know my family life, the way I live my life. Some people don't even know. Some people think I can just get up and go to Barcelona for apparently a month, and I can just leave my life like I have nothing going on. They don't know. And, like, balancing your life with something you love, like skateboarding. Like, to me, you guys know I have to skate a lot to be decent. Yeah. Like, how do you balance your life with your sport? And I could say that, but at the same time, it's almost like, if I could say something real quick, it's almost like I have to have it. I don't know about you guys, but I get asked all the time, like, I don't know how you try to be a dad and you try to go to work. And I'm like, I don't either, guys. I don't. And then I've had a lot of, like I'm saying, I've been having issues with that. On, am I doing good enough? Am I doing enough for my kids or my family and all that? I don't think I can ever be perfect, but I had a few people reach out to me lately, and they're just like, I ask them questions. I don't listen to them if they're negative, but, like, as far as it goes, like, how do I put it? I don't know how to put it. I just feel like if I feel like I'm doing good enough, I don't think I'm doing good enough. Does that make sense? Yeah.
It's always just because you have a good character.
It's so hard.
Good personality.
That was good.
The fact that you try to self-reflect on that question
shows
enough that you do enough.
Yeah, because, like, Joe Rogan had a podcast. It was just a quick segment. It was just recently, actually, and I heard him talking about how they knew that they were good dads, and they just literally said, I know I'm a good dad. I don't have to listen to anyone saying I'm a good dad or if I am or not. And it's like, they said, like, if you could, like, just sit there and know in your own mind and not listen to anyone saying, even positive or negative, like, not just being a dad, but being, like, a good person in the world. Like we've already talked about how many times today? I think that way you can literally just eliminate all the thoughts on anything bad that could be going on. Like, you're doing good things, right? And that's just something I'm not perfect, guys. Like, I have a lot of shit I deal with, and so I like to listen to people like you guys.
You know you're a moral person.
It's almost nice to hear from you guys.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Shit gets hard in life.
Never been a doubt in my mind.
God, dude, shit gets hard in life, and, like, when you guys want to talk about your problems, if you guys want to talk, like, me and Aiden.
We don't see problems. We don't see problems.
Oh, I mean, that's why I got
Everybody's
back into
got
skateboarding.
problems.
You know, I was with had a family issues after a long time, and then that was kind of my outlet.
Yeah.
And what I like about skateboarding being that outlet too is because it's not like comforting and coddling. Like So just sitting on a couch and scrolling through
demanding.
videos or something. It still teaches you about life. Like if your life is hard, you make a mistake. Like sometimes you'll land on your feet and it'll be right. But sometimes in life, when you make a mistake, it hits hard and it hurts, and you end up with scars. And that's like with family issues, it kind of scars you emotionally. Skateboarding scars you on the outside. But
I love that. Like,
Bro,
that is this perfect comparison to
So I'm at a Metallica concert. It's Friday night. And Metallica, lead singer on the stage, middle of the song, cuts the fucking song in half. Right in the middle. I don't even know how he did it. He's got to be doing it for how many years. But he shut the song off, started talking about like suicide awareness. And in the middle of it, he stops and he's like, guys, if there's anything I'm good at in life, it's standing on these fucking stages and giving you exactly what you're watching. Like, I exist on this planet to do what I'm doing for you right fucking now. And it made me think like, dude, fucking skateboarding, like, when I was skating in the street, even though it was a bad day yesterday, like, this is why I'm on the planet, and, like, this is what makes me feel good, and that's what makes him feel good. And you got to, like, when you're getting to skate tomorrow or whatever day you get to skate and you get to let out all your releases, like, that's your fucking moment to feel good. And, like, every time I get on a skateboard from here on out, I think about what he said that night. And huge, man, huge release for me.
That's huge.
We weren't supposed to skate this weekend. We weren't supposed to skate this weekend, but I feel like after the past week of events that me and Dino had, we had a crazy day and then a bad night.
Explain.
I don't really want to get into it. I mean, I don't have to.
We kind of.
Now I'm curious.
I'd love to hear it now.
It's whatever to me. It's whatever to me. I just don't want to talk about it myself.
So guys, we went to film in Evansville. Long story short, it rained. We still got the clip. We got the clip. It was awesome. It's gonna be in Aiden's edit, but God, dude, we get home and Aiden's mom was working, and long story short, she got locked out with nothing. Locked out of the building. She had to walk miles home in the dark. Couldn't even call anyone because she couldn't call anyone with the phone. Like, couldn't get the building. And she's too nice to go ask somebody at home. I don't blame her. And so she gets all the way home, and guys, she got home, and her dog of 11 years passed away.
Wow.
Rough night. You don't get much worse. And I'm getting choked up thinking about it and it was the longer night. It kept raining. I had to go over, for them, the feelings are super strong. Like, me walking in a home, I don't know the dog. I could go get the dog. Yeah. So I got the dog, and me and Aiden was out back, and we buried him in my backyard. So it was a long night, but we got it done. It was a tough night, but you don't expect those kind of nights, man.
Sorry about that.
Sorry to hear about
maybe
that,
we
man.
shouldn't have brought it up.
No. He handled it like a man, and it was nothing anyone wants to deal with. He would have did it for me.
Then we went and we skated the next day, and then we definitely weren't even really supposed to skate this weekend, but I feel like me and Dino we wanted to come down, get some clips and champagne, and that's exactly what we did because it was just a good release. It's been a good release.
Huge release.
The weather was nice.
It was
nice.
It had to be done.
So why not?
If we could have just skated like this weekend and waited, it probably would have been better, but ever since I keep talking to Jeremy too much, we just keep skating more and we're getting more clips. And we ain't even touched Champagne.
Jeremy is really, really good at like convincing you to come ride or skate, bro. Like, I promise you, I won't have rode in maybe like 3 months, dude. And Jeremy might out of the blue be like, session tomorrow, Champagne. Like, and
Or
it's
he'll
just
send you
because
videos,
he wants
clips or
to see
something.
people out there, dude. Like, he loves filming just as much as we love the fact that we can watch a really good clip.
Slept on too.
Oh, dude, we talk about it all the time, but like, if you are in this area and you are not skating or riding street in Champaign-Urbana area, you are sleeping. All these people travel to ride street. If you're traveling, travel for a competition, travel for an event. But if you want to ride street, dude, the Midwest and right here at the U of I campus and around the surrounding areas, we have some of the most tight-knit, best street spots.
Tight-knit's a good way to put it because we're not driving very far for
Dude,
these
you
spots.
park,
could
you
skate.
just ride.
If you're on a bike, you could go to almost everything.
We
but a
do.
skate-
No, I promise.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
do.
yeah.
We do. We don't drive. We literally.
Two of Aiden's clips are literally in the same parking lot. So
Yeah. No, Champaign-Urbana
crazy.
is like so blessed with the amount of spots we have in such a small area.
Yeah.
And they're not bad spots. You'll have like
And you don't
crazy scenery and crazy like brick like walkways into this ledge.
A nice stair set into a road, but it's not even into the road. It's into the sidewalk, and then you can ride off into the road.
Urbana 8 is not even on my list. I say that's a gnarly spot. Like, that's just one of the spots, bro.
Is
Y'all
it?
went there and y'all.
It's a pretty decent spot.
If you go and look at 90% of the spots in this area, that Urbana 8 is the size of a average 11 stair.
the Urbana 8.
I'd say.
heard this after I went yesterday.
That Urbana 8, like I said, Taylor LeBall was skated back in the day, and I think I see him trying to kickflip it. And I don't know what it was. I thought it was huge back then. Maybe it's I would think it'd be easier back then.
It is a big 8. For an 8 stair, I've seen 9 stairs that are puny compared to that 8.
It's the crack before, because I can't pop, and I have to pop before the crack. I was telling you
think
that
every
yesterday.
stair is 2 inches taller than an average stair, dude. Like, I actually think that.
Yeah. When we were skating yesterday, which I got a clip down it, but I couldn't do the trick unless I popped. So it made the stair technically bigger, which it was big. It fit, like, the pop was great.
Yeah.
It worked out. Yeah, it was great. So I can't wait to post that too, but I don't want to talk about my clips.
When I heard you guys were going down that on boards, the first thing I thought of was like, I wonder if they snapped any decks. Like, that's a big set, dude.
If I would have kept trying the trick I was trying after the trick I got, board would have been snapped. But I'll save that for another day. I definitely want to go back there. I have a clip.
I'll go back with you because I haven't rode that spot in years, bro. That's a gnarly spot.
He got a clip, then it got me to get the clip, and then he went for his banger. We ended up moving on past that, but he ended up getting his other one. So it's something he's gonna work on.
I want to hit that again. I want to do a trick on it. I don't know if I should say it now, but I want to do
rail or set.
The set.
The set, yeah. The rail has a massive.
We can talk
kink.
about that later. We'll talk about this. We'll talk about the stair.
I just get more rails first. I like that kink. It's not too bad. It's like a little shootout at the end.
It does shoot you out though.
Yeah,
it does shoot
you out.
It really does.
No, I just want to jump back and say XDREAM, guys. Like I said, link's gonna be in the
y'all-
bio.
If y'all
Pop
wanna
up his
pick out pairs,
logo.
these were for y'all to pick out because these are unreleased, but I'm dropping them soon.
way.
Yeah,
Pop up his logo here.
This entire time. I don't even
Extreme.
I haven't even checked out the other versions, like those ones, the white ones, dude.
Yeah.
These are so sick. I ain't seen any of them.
They probably dude. I actually just think they're even a fashion statement now. Like a lot of people
Like-
just be wearing them Supreme goggles.
check some of these out?
Yeah, bro, for real. So
Supreme Oakley.
And I got the
Blue,
logo
man.
on the back
Extreme
of
all
them.
day.
These ones, yeah. These are like it's definitely. I don't even. What would you say? What would
There's
you
also
call
a
this?
box
Because
of it if you can't
you
find
don't.
something you like, bro. Those are full of sunglasses too. Those are for y'all to just.
You don't even just.
Yeah, bro.
You don't see these.
Look on these.
You don't.
No,
see
those are
these.
actually. All right, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna spell it right or spell it wrong yet, but I think the name for those is gonna be dystopia, because I really feel like we're living in such a dystopian world sometimes. And those, every time I put
want
them on,
those.
I feel like I'm in 2050 or something,
Yes.
dude. Like I put them on,
RoboCop.
I'm in the future. Like
yeah,
y'all
yeah.
could catch up if you can, but
You got.
those
I
are
want
my
those.
favorite, bro. Those
Which
are my
ones?
favorite
Those?
ones right there,
I'm trying to decide between white and black. Right
You
now.
whichever ones
the
you don't
white
want,
ones go
I'll
so
so
hard.
take the others.
bro. The white ones.
Dude, yeah, these are just.
Yeah,
different.
Dystopia is definitely gonna be a hit. I feel like they come in some crazy colors. Actually, I didn't bring the all pink ones in because Jeremy had them on his face earlier.
So you design all these yourself?
Yeah,
How does that work?
So basically, like I'll just
I'll
pick
take
through a lineup and go through like different lenses to stick in different things. So like a lot of these are only 400 UV because they don't have as dark of a tint as if you also do like a polarized or like a reflective like this. You're gonna have a super dark tint. So a lot of that is just what I'll do is the eyewear actual thing of it. On the goggles, this is where I get into like little stuff. Like I made some removable nose pieces for these, right? And the factory I'm working with doesn't want to change them. They don't want to make me new nose pieces because extra work. So I'm about to 3D print a bunch of nose pieces just to have the option for dudes with big noses to have an even bigger nose piece in there. But
And that's
yeah,
so.
you know what I'm saying? Like I have a smaller nose, so I didn't even notice it. But I gave them to some racers, and they were like, "Man, my nose touches."
This is just me. Like I feel like I know a lot of people in Effingham, and my thought is, if there's a company like 100% or Thor or other brands that are make the same damn shit, and you got people like CW Motorsports or other companies. Sorry if I'll talk to Cody, but companies that sell this stuff, knowing that the quality of what you have is just as good.
And for half the price, yeah.
Right? And
Yeah.
why would you not want to work with somebody local? I just don't get that. I don't understand. Well, he doesn't know, but any business like them, I don't even got to say I can take
It
that
is
out.
a lot of businesses. It's not the one I don't
Yeah.
even talk to them, but like a lot of brands that do know what I got going on. It's almost like that thing we go back to is like when you start working together, you can
Yes.
blow up, but it's that feeling of animosity or it's that feeling of like, well, I don't know if he'll even say no. Me and this guy that have never even met, we had each other on Snapchat. We looked at each other's Snapchats and was like, hey, we should hang out. We hung out. Shout out Gage from Addis Graphics again. The
Addicts
only
graphics.
reason my company specifically is blowing up heavy, and I feel like some of the people that wouldn't have known who his company is are, we're both blowing up faster because we decided instead of being some competition that goes to the same skate park, dude, we are 25 and 26 years old. They go to the same dirt bike track. We hang out with the same. Let's just work together, combine our knowledge, our fan bases, everything, and watch how much faster we grow. And 1 year later, I guarantee we're both happy that we decided to work together and not be, you know what I'm saying?
It's so important.
It is so important.
Yeah,
it really
Pretty
is.
much how it went down with us and Dino for sure.
Oh, it started out. So my demo downtown. Remember the demo when we started?
Yeah.
It was you guys were like, oh, well, we were gonna do a demo downtown for the Effingham County Chamber here, and we had ideas, and they threw it at me last minute on, hey, can we have you want to do a demo downtown for us the day before your event to show more awareness for your event? I'm like, our event's gonna be big anyway. We're fine, but dude, let's do it. Whatever. And we did it, and I just didn't have enough going on, and he came at me at the right time, and they added a car and I don't know, a million things to put into the demo, and they made that demo 3 times as better, and he brought a ramp that was able to do crazy tricks off the side and stuff, and it just, that right there exploded. Like, him coming down was helping me and us, like, working together, us coming down. Like, why would I not go to their event after them coming to ours? Like, it only makes 2 events 10 times better. And you guys have more than 1 event.
Absolutely.
Did we do
It was
2?
back to back.
You came to two
Two.
demos
Yeah.
for us and the contest, and you didn't even plan to skate the day of the contest, but we needed more people.
We did.
Thanks for stepping up.
But next
there.
year I'm not competing, bro. I'm gonna come and just bring some hype, and I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll bring more people. More people are coming.
I'll compete. I'm ready to compete.
Yeah.
He's gonna drink more water.
I
Yeah.
got tricked into entering the same division as this guy. All right.
Are them
so-
calves
I
okay?
expect that.
Like, you were struggling that
Hey,
day.
While
hey,
we're-
them Caps made it
They
down
were
that eighth
locked
there
up.
this weekend, so they must be pretty alright.
Yeah.
The ace
hell
there
yeah.
is
Better get
pretty
some
tall, too.
potassium.
I'm not going to
Hey,
lie.
I got FP insoles the last time we came to Champaign, and I had been jumping down stuff and feeling great. He put me on. I can't
Yep.
lie.
I love footprint.
And I'm not gonna lie, I jumped down that 8s there. This is the first time I had felt some pain in my feet since I put these FP insoles. As I started jumping down anything, I'm
They
like,
said it.
I
I
felt that.
threshold.
Hey FP, we actually do love you. Sponsor all of us.
Out of everybody,
I have
While
put the
we're
word
talking
out
about
there
it, though, we actually should get together, and we're talking about collaborating and jams. We should do overall just like product toss jam where we get together in this winter, get the indoor skate park rented out. Like, we really should do it. I know
oh,
it's
a
an
demo?
idea.
No.
I'm saying-
Already
Oh,
got
dude.
you. Already got you.
Really?
Character skateboards, the entire team, and Slab Skate Park. We're gonna be doing a big demo.
Oh,
Really?
nice.
We are definitely.
Let's go.
We're gonna bring the whole character team down on the train because it will drop off right at the skate park. We'll get something going down there. So shout out Slab Skate Park. I know we talked.
Dude, we've literally talked about
Yeah.
how the train's
Have I ever-
perfect
It's
for
right
all
off
the
the
heavy
road.
stuff.
It's right off
Yeah, and
Because I've been
Carbondale,
around there and
you can
heard
take
that
the
name,
train
but I
We
went
could
all the way to
we could
Right.
meet you in Centralia. Is it right near
Yeah,
you guys?
Amtrak goes right through downtown. Where the
We
event
could
was,
literally-
right
Where
downtown.
our demo
Okay.
was is where the train station
Y'all
drops
doing
off
slam?
at.
What is it called? Slabs.
Slabs.
I'm in Slam City though. That's crazy. I'm gonna call Rich.
So,
That's slabs.
what was I even saying?
I've never been there.
Something about. Oh no! See, like I can drive to Slabs, but the whole team from Chicago is probably gonna drive down. So I mean, or
Right.
yeah, from Chicago, they're all together up there. So the like Gio, Cooper, there's like 3 or 4 other guys for sure. Mikey Perez, Guile. I mean, there's so many riders that are so good.
Well,
They'll mess that park up.
Speaking of
They'll mess
the-
that park up too. Slabs.
yeah, the
I
indoor
believe you.
parks. I got a list wrote down right here of like indoor parks, and I was wondering about winter events. You know, skateboarding slows down in the winter.
Yes.
Are these guys throwing events? So it's tight to know
Yeah.
that you guys are going to be doing something over the winter.
Yeah, so Q Skate Park's going to be doing a contest. They were supposed to have it this last weekend. We were going to go to at New. They were supposed to have it this last weekend. They weren't ready, so they're going to have one. And I already talked to a few of these places. Like Slabs is going to have a contest too, not even counting this demo. And I was going to help them run it.
Yeah, a
Just do
lot of
some
these
stuff.
are. I mean, a lot
It's
of
a
these
good time.
are up by Chicago, though. I mean, you got Skank Skates got a little something in Springfield. You know, Ramp Riders, which for skateboarders we got like the mini ramp in there. That's about it. You know, and then Slabs. But
That mini
outside of
ramp?
that, everything else.
I
is up
didn't
there
even
by
know
Chicago.
Ramp Riders did. Did they do a contest or anything?
Well,
or?
no, but I was
don't think
thinking
they
that's
do.
something we could talk
Yeah,
to
we
them
even
Dude.
talked about it too.
I wish they
right-
could.
They can do a
Yeah.
mini ramp. You do that. I like that
yeah,
mini,
mini
ramp.
ramp
That's the
contest?
best mini
Dude,
ramp I
it's
feel like
so
I've
fun.
skated in a minute. I like that mini.
Oh, it's butter.
If there's an investor that
There's
wants to
shredders out
reopen
there.
something like the kitchen, I promise you, it will make money. Like COVID is the only reason that goes down because they couldn't let anyone in the door to pay for the property tax. and that's a huge building. We need to get another huge skate park like the kitchen, bro. It was skate section was so big that I would have fun on my bike there for hours. That was the skate section. Like it was lit. Like if you guys have you never got to go? Dude?
I never
Like,
got to.
It's so sad that so many people never got to go. Thank God
But
I
all the
talked Jeremy
videos-
into going. I talked Jeremy into going. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Skaters would skate that too, right?
Dude, yes.
I'm
oh,
pretty
they were.
sure Woody, who writes for Character, has videos of him kickflip, backflip in their handrails.
Yep.
And I remember all those videos, but I never got to go.
Which
Dude,
park
it was
it?
amazing. The
Which-
kitchen skate park, Brett Benasewicz's old park.
Yeah,
The,
you would
it
like
was
it.
in South Bend.
Yeah, a lot of big stuff, but it was pretty legit. It's about as legit as I mean, indoor facility.
I think it's the
practice,
most legit place I've ever been to. Still,
back
to
and
this
forth
day.
for BMX
Yeah.
and skateboarding. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, I pretty much went over a lot of what I wanted to talk about.
I mean, we're just.
We're sitting at like almost an hour, which is
Not bad.
great. It's pretty good. We could. This isn't the last. This isn't definitely. This is the first. There could be many. 3 of you, 4 of you. We could do this all the time. I mean, I got all winter. If we're gonna have
that's what I'm
events, we're all gonna probably be a part of it.
I was gonna say, I'm not gonna lie. I think next time we should do a little segment where we just watch clips and just talk about clips. Because I be sitting on Instagram on our way to like Centralia, on our way to Hoopston, wherever, and I just be looking at a clip and I'm like, Dino. And they're sitting there talking about the clip for the next 5 minutes. So like, if we just
That is
throw a
good
clip.
stuff.
up.
No,
That is
yeah,
good
let's-
stuff for sure.
We still definitely can. So,
Just throw a couple.
What-
A couple up
so-
if you can.
I mean, if you're thinking of a clip right now, what do you what if there's a clip you wanted to show someone and talk something about? What would you want to show me right now? If we had to post it right in the middle of all of us, right above Jeremy's head, what would you guys want to see? Like, what's been popped out that you just like?
But like old school skate, like Streets of Fire.
Throw that mic into him.
Not as Coppice.
What now?
Like not as Coppice.
You just wanna see a clip of not- like, just not, like, some of his
the
shit?
Old 80s, yeah.
Show a couple of his clips up here.
He was the one that did the not a spin, you know.
You want to see a non-spin? We could throw anything in. Anything.
I have no idea what that is.
That's why we're doing this.
I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna see it though. Yeah.
Anything
Hey.
that Mark Gonzalez did and still does, you know.
Mark is okay.
Yeah, the guns, man.
When I've been on Instagram,
Oh, yeah.
the things I've been seeing in parts.
Pull it up. Pull it up. Pull it up.
We've been watching a lot of the older stuff.
Aw.
Late 80s, early 90s stuff recently. I've been watching a few of them.
Hold up.
Am I the only one not drinking? Oh,
All right.
It's good to go
So
back.
I've been on Instagram, and I feel like I be seeing different parts getting posted consistently a lot, and like different clips, like on Thrasher. People have been like front 180 gapping onto curbs, or like just kick flipping on like gapping like roads into curbs lately. Like there's just crazy clips.
I've seen someone do that. I think they were going backside also.
They do like a
Into
backside 180
fakie.
and a fakie on the curb,
Yeah,
like they're
I
going
don't
downhill or two, or like it's.
I don't know how he did it.
Those
without
clips,
breaking
like-
those trucks or his ankles. Or something.
I feel like I've been seeing a lot of like people just trying different
was
things.
that
They're trying to
right?
push the boundaries
I
of
can't remember
skating.
what that one- Yeah.
That's what I like to watch, like clips that really just push the boundaries.
Yeah, because it does. There is times where it feels like it gets stale. You
Gets
see
stagnant.
videos, and every video seems like they're doing the same things. You know,
Kickflip front board,
Yeah.
big spin front board.
Yeah, I mean, like
Still
so
amazing
when you
tricks,
get
and
to
I
see-
still want to
well,
learn
that-
more.
Bar spins, tail whips.
that
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's some
Oh,
novice
Juice would like that.
See this right
at the banks.
This right here is some of the like you can see these videos, but it does not do. No, that's not Maitland. That's not Maitland, but
Those bands are super famous.
we'll show that above us for sure. But dude,
yeah.
those spots are no joke. Like that's yeah. There's your shape board. I got one up here. I always have to have one so people know I know what the hell they are.
Yeah, no, tricks are called, but.
Like they do all the pre-grabs and the grabs and the bean plants and all that.
Bean plant, shout out.
Where you
John.
going?
Yeah,
hey,
for sure.
Johnny.
Yeah,
Bean
Backsmith
Plant
on that wall?
360.
Bean plant machine.
Yeah, this stuff is
You
crazy.
need to go do that on that
Absolutely.
barrier in Champagne.
It's nice to see
Yeah.
like where it started too, and what
This is
what
how it
it's
started,
evolved
boys.
to. And that's like been a big thing for Jason in our career. Like he has this wealth of knowledge, you know, from the
Yeah, at that
you know.
time it was him, Mike Vallely, and Mark Gonzalez. Those three street skaters really started changing the game on the streets.
That was our talk on the way
Yeah.
in. Mike
Yeah,
V.
Video days,
my
and
guy.
then all the Powell public domain, Streets of Fire, you know, all this. That's when they started actually doing the lip slides on rails and stuff. First ones.
When they started popping the board off the ground.
Yeah,
like-
going down rails.
That's. Oh yeah. Okay.
First ever, yeah. Mark Gonzalez and Nadas Cavas.
Yeah.
Steve and Mike Bowley.
Yeah, going back to events though, I was wondering like, where are you guys at with completing your park? Because I feel like your park's something where you can get like a good, like almost like a Tampa Am kind of vibe,
right,
because of how big everything is.
I've even had people reach out and they're like, dude, you should just do an invite only, or like get your top 20 of the best in the area, offer more money. That way you don't just have a ton of dudes. Like, I don't know how to put that. I like giving every single person level of anything the opportunity.
Getting them into it. Getting them into skating. How many people have you gotten into skating because of your contest, you know?
Right. And that's so much more important, I think, because there's so many companies that focus on the talent. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody focuses on the. Look at Nitro Circus. Like I mean, they're paying their guys a lot, but that's because they're risking a lot. There's very few companies focus on the future. You know, the people that are gonna be riding in 10 years from now.
There's 110. It's not the most. It's not the most. We had 110 competitors last year. Shout out to every single one of you guys. Every single one of you, girls or boys, doesn't matter who. But one of those dudes could be a pro. Girl could be a pro.
Right. Facts.
Absolutely.
Really
one day.
You know, I feel like the like sports world of like NFL and NBA, it stays relevant so well because they're always focused on the next draft. You know, the young people, like they're the young talent has only gotten more attention. The more and more they're getting paid now. Right. Athletes are getting the college athletes are getting paid now. Like they're focusing on this young talent. And like there's people that I know a guy. His name was Destroying. He could have been I think a kicker for some college team, but he had a YouTube channel and he was getting monetized from that. But what if that's paying for his food? What if that's keeping him like?
Didn't he get in trouble?
Yeah, he hasn't played college. He doesn't do college sports anymore. He got in trouble for it. He doesn't do college sports anymore.
He got in trouble because of that.
Yeah, so he does YouTube. He just does YouTube now.
Which is stupid.
Skateboarding won't do that to you, though.
No.
They won't kick you out. You can do it all day.
Like,
I got
really take care of the young people, or like, how hard is it for these kids to be getting boards? They barely can, pay for food. Like they're like 16-year-old. They gotta focus on gas. They gotta focus on this. Right. Like, it's not easy.
Yeah,
it's not always easy.
Just to jump back, like XDREAM has. How long have you guys had the BMX side of things?
I mean, dude, it's been my life, so like forever. But
so right now,
the BMX side thing started when I paid for my LLC. I instantly, probably hit Jeremy up and was like, "Hey, dude, like I finally actually have this brand we've been talking about. Like, you want to ride for me? Like he's the OG.
Okay,
where I'm from,
see?
He's the OG. He knows everything. The only reason I have 4 pegs on my bike is because this dude. I promise you that's true. I promise you that's true. And you know what? Because of it, I've been such a more versed rider. And like, I don't even know how I liked riding with 3 pegs, other than that I watched my favorite riders like Dennis Anderson, Chad Curley riding with 3 pegs. That's the only reason. Like 4 pegs. This dude is heavily influenced on my riding.
I ain't even getting into it. I could talk about it forever, like the whole 4-peg thing, but
hey, 4 pegs, dude, 4 pegs is the way to go. If you're a kid right now and you just have 2 pegs or even 3 pegs or whatever, I promise you, put the 4th peg on. You're gonna say, "Oh, I can't use it. I can't use it." Right? Don't say that.
Did Nyquist have 4?
I can't use it yet, dude. Every rider that's well versed has to have 4, because here's the thing. Let's say you go up to a rail that's right side only. But you have pegs on your left side.
He only rides the right side rails anyway.
No, Jeremy don't do anything. This man has no.
No, we got to a spot yesterday, and he's like, "Well, I only skate this side." I'm like,
no, he might have a preference of rail. He might
preference.
Yeah,
well, that
exactly.
one had a tree.
Yeah.
That one had a tree. You would have hit the knuckle of the damn middle of the tree. It wouldn't have
That's kind of what I mean, though. Let's say his side is some other, like that might not be his actual side. That might be his switch way. He just uses it that way because the tree's in the way on the other side. That's how good he is. I will watch him do something and think it's regular, but it was switch. Like, that's why I feel like he was the first dude I sponsored, because a lot of people don't appreciate riding that's technical. And, like, plus Jeremy's kind of a dick sometimes to people,
All right.
so they don't appreciate his riding as much. So like, but no, Jeremy's actually a really good like technical rider.
Can we post, like, if you guys had to pick one clip of both of you guys' favorite clips, can we put it above your face right now? Show the fans watching.
How would that be
You got it?
possible?
You
You
guys
know what I'm
have
gonna
one?
tell him to do? If you really want to see our most recent, it's not our best riding, but our most recent edit, it's still old. Nothing personal. 217 BMX. Just go ahead and watch that whole thing.
It's called
Shout out.
Nothing Personal.
Nothing personal.
YouTube?
It was nothing
Is it on
personal.
YouTube?
Yes, it is on YouTube. It's
on my channel, and I think
What's your
Andy
page called?
Savage's channel. Shit, I don't even remember what
On
it was.
on YouTube,
On
right?
YouTube.
Okay.
on YouTube. Just type
Now-
in Nothing Personal BMX. It should pop up. The thing is, it's nothing personal at some people who lost our clips. That when you said that,
Yeah.
I have 2 clips in my mind right now, and I'll.
You can't find them.
That's basically how the whole thing started. Was like filming for video parts with other people.
Yeah,
and
you.
then
Oh yeah.
Those clips are still sitting out there.
And you ain't gonna see them?
I haven't seen them. They've been filmed. They were filmed. I don't know, like
When I
eight
tell
years
you-
ago, maybe.
My best clips, I promise you.
Like he has a couple. He has a couple roof drops,
The biggest
And,
roofs
uh,
I've ever done.
and we don't have access to any of those clips.
None. I've never seen them in my life.
So
I struggle
like,
imagining sitting on a clip for a year. I can't imagine not
oh,
being
dude,
able to grab that clip.
I'm sitting on clips right
My
now
best
that are
clips
a
of my
year
life.
old.
That's-
What's your YouTube? I just had you open it and shut
That's
it.
so bad because no, actually the roof drop
That's
he's
what I was
talking about,
looking
there
at.
was 2 in a day.
Jeremy
And-
Gar 217.
Jeremy Gar
It was the
217.
tallest roof I've ever done over a stair set and a sidewalk into the road. That one was crazy. Wouldn't even want to do it again. Never seen the clip. Then there was a line where I grinded, did a trick on the roof, and then dropped off it. Never seen either clip. Those are the 2 clips I would put above my head
Hey.
right now. But I don't.
Whoever
have
has this, wherever this is,
I don't want to shout it.
Oh, I know exactly where it is.
we need it.
Hey, but for real.
It's sitting on a computer.
I was what, 14 years old?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was
But
like-
Jeremy, you got something you could let me pop up, like we could show the fans here, like something you got, just a couple of your clips. You got a couple clips you can send me, right?
Nothing personal.
I got
Pick
nothing.
some out of
I
this.
mean,
I don't care if it's not even the best stuff, like
I honestly,
just so
don't
people
know.
can see who we're talking about, because I mean, people may think you ride a tricycle for all I,
I
know.
do.
I'm just saying.
I do, man. I do.
Extreme Instagram should have a decent amount of clips.
They
of everybody,
do.
Actually,
That's-
if you go to Extreme LLC on Instagram, you should be able to find a decent amount of the riders. I even have a skate section with some of Dino's clips at this point in the highlights.
nice,
So
nice.
yeah.
You can literally go. You can go on my YouTube. I have a playlist on there. It has a Nothing Personal split in 3 sections because there's 3 parts.
Hey, and
Yeah,
another
so-
thing, we're working with XDREAM and we're working with CTSK. If you are local, or even if you go as far south as Carbondale to Chicago, and St. Louis further both ways to Terre Haute, Indy, you guys got some stuff you want to talk about? I can travel. I'm planning on traveling to Carbondale to sit at Slab Skate Shop, to sit at 618 Skate Shop, to sit in St. Louis somewhere else, and just chat and do exactly what I'm doing. This is all portable. I can take it all with me. Bring my laptop. We can do this stuff anywhere. So
We should definitely have Addicts Graphics on one for
Addicts,
sure.
which is someone I've not met, right?
For sure, yeah. You have
Never
not met him.
met.
He's a dirt bike friend that I was saying. We've worked together on a lot of things.
Okay.
And he actually does the jerseys. If I'll pull out a jersey right
Pull it
now.
out.
Actually, I don't have
Hold
a
on.
jersey he designed with me, so that's that. We have a new jersey design. Don't want to pull it out, but he helps with a lot of the motocross stuff. Like, honestly, without him, I probably wouldn't even have half of the motocross following that I have. So. Yeah,
there it is.
Facts.
Beautiful.
There we go. That box was
Alright.
actually just to pass around for things. There's hats in there of every color if you guys wanted a hat. And
I just
stuff
wanted to
like
put one
that.
on because he looks good in it.
And,
Go
and
through the hats.
One thing I wanted to add too is staying local and supporting local is huge. Like
Mm-hmm.
we've been seeing in Centralia. Like there's this lady, her name's Laura. She did a fundraising thing, sold a bunch of T-shirts, and she's seen what we've been doing, and we've been giving out skate lessons now too to kids in town. And she raised a bunch of money, like a few $1,000s, and then just handed us the check.
No way.
Because she just believes what we're doing. She doesn't see a lot of people getting together, and that's another thing. Like when you're talking about getting together, you see a lot of skateboarders doing their own personal thing. But like with CTSK, why it's kind of been going the way it's going is because we have a group of guys that get together all the time, talk about ideas, go out, film together, do things like that.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Remember that.
And it's honestly,
It's
Teamwork's
so
what
true.
the-
It's
the
so
teamwork
true.
makes the
it's
extreme
interesting.
work.
It's interesting, like, 'cause I never got to meet Laura before, like, she offered to do, like, her benefit for us.
Yeah?
I never met her once in in person. I didn't know her.
Yeah.
When she hit us up and she
She
still
just
was willing to
I'd
do
been
this.
seeing what we've been doing. And
Oh, And seriously,
Wanted to sport
And it was a benefit. She
That's
had
that?
annual benefits. She gave us a good sum of money.
how do you know that's just the start?
That's hard. That's hard.
That is hard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's fresh.
Cop the merch.
He's serious
Extreme,
about
baby.
this. I'm actually gonna tag some of my friends. So I had a little buddy. He's like 9, and he just raced. He's headed to Florida this next week for the mini. What's it
The
called?
Minios?
He's
No
in the
way.
Minios, down
no,
the
give him
street.
that pair right there.
Which pair?
The one that's over there in the box.
Logan Lustig. Shout out Logan Lustig.
He's going to Minios for real?
He's in the Minios. I
He's
could
your cousin,
actually.
you said?
He's down the street. He comes and skates with me a little bit.
No
he rides
way.
scooters.
He's just a little homie.
Little
Is he
homie.
good? Like he
He's-
snaps? Because he's
he's
going to
honest.
Minios. That's in Florida.
65s, and he just made his debut on the 85s. So
Sweet, dude.
shout out to Logan.
Hey, low key, I need an 85 rider.
This
That'd be a
kid-
good kid to pick up.
This kid's no joke.
I got some good riders that need pushed because they're slacking, bro. Hey, if you're watching this and you're on an 85, pick it up.
Big deal.
Send the clips. Send the clips.
If he's looking for, I mean, this guy is, his family's all in. They have bikes on bikes on bikes. They go every weekend. I think his trainer's in Terre Haute or Indy, and they go there and practice with like the best of the best over there. So
Okay.
He
I have a
just-
lot of homies that race over in Terre Haute
You do?
in that area.
he was
Yeah,
in
that's-
Loretta Lynn's last year.
Okay.
So
yeah.
or is that what it?
Yeah,
it
that's
was?
what it is.
So,
That's
yeah.
the big race. Yep.
He's in that, and you can't just get in that,
You
right?
can't just get in that. It is a long, hard. Oh, shit.
Already foul.
Chug it.
It was the cord.
You got something?
Nah.
I got a hoodie in that box. You can.
I'm gonna get that cleaned up. You guys keep talking.
Stupid cord.
All right, yeah, this is a perfect time to shout out all the merch, bro.
Hey, bro, I was just about to do the same thing because, like, I was gonna say, if he got any on himself, all he needs is to spray some cologne on, and he'll be good, bro. Like, nah, the
Shameless
goggles.
plug.
That's fire though. Like, you need to come. Yeah, you need to come get some pictures for the website and everything. Bro.
I'm
Oh.
down.
That'd be
bro.
hard.
I'm
That'd be
so
hard.
down.
Putting video parts. I think you have those upside. Oh no, just
Bro.
lip-
If you
No,
could get a skate
Model
whip in
two,
that
though?
and the goggles, bro, it'd be
Right,
crazy.
right.
It'd
Easy,
be
that's
crazy.
so easy.
It's so easy.
I put them on like
Sideways,
this.
like yes,
Good to
sir.
go.
Yes, sir.
Fire.
Clip instantly.
No cap, we
You
get
make
it
me
done.
wish I had dreads.
I'll hit you up when we're doing a photo shoot, no lie, and I'll just throw you the goggles for doing the trick for me. You feel
Dude,
me?
as long as I land it, I'll take them. I
Bet.
landed them. I landed
Yeah, I
them.
love
No,
that.
we'll do multiple shots. We'll get the perfect shot for the website and everything.
That'll be post edit.
We honestly should come together and make a Midwest. I know it's crazy and it's old school and nobody's gonna watch it or read it or whatever, but we should make a magazine and
We
then
can
make
get
a
in 'em.
digital version of it. You have one?
Well, I got names for magazines for skateboarding. Like I don't know the name. The
know
first
one
one I can.
around here.
You do have one?
They're out of like Springfield area.
There's an actual.
There's
Yeah,
there's
what are
there's
they
multiples.
They're like-
But we could get in. We could get in.
We should do that. We should
It's
so
not
do that.
expensive. It's not too bad, but it's pretty cool to see. Like I've always wanted to have a picture of my shit.
I would put my team in there, dude, and they'd feel, they'd feel like superstars. You already
Let me
know.
look at
I mean, Thrasher's a little out of my league.
How
It's
much they
pretty
cost?
gnarly.
That's probably
it's
really
possible. There's things there's things I could do that maybe could get in, but that's a big deal.
Yeah, you can't just pay to get in either. You have to pay and have some. Yeah, exactly.
Literally like that.
You still got to pay, but you also got to have something that's worth putting in there.
And you have to have a professional photographer usually that
Yeah.
knows what's going on and has to have the ends.
But like he don't have the ends, but he can get us those shots. Jeremy can
Oh,
get us
yeah.
those shots, dude. I know
It
he
looks
can.
good. It looks good.
I've
If it
seen
looks good,
shots of him
exactly.
doing tricks that are just basic and
All right, may I just say, I felt a little defeated. It was yesterday, right? Yeah, yesterday. I felt a little defeated because there was a clip. There's a couple clips that I should have got, and I don't feel like I got them. But we went to this last spot. In this last spot, I had a trick in mind. Realized the thing was kind of steep. Started, kind of suggested a different trick. I kind of just did the trick because I felt like I needed to get the clip, so I wasn't super hyped on it. I landed the trick. I rolled away. Still wasn't super hyped. This guy showed me the clip, and I'm like, bro. I'm like, that shit looks good.
yeah.
Hold on. See, Aiden's down in himself. He's saying the clip. He's like, it didn't look. It wasn't. He's making it sound like the clip wasn't good. It was good from my angle. It was good from his angle. It was great. The clip was good. He just thinks it wasn't that good. But on clip, in the end, what you will see on the edit was fire. His clip just made it look that much better.
I think it's something that comes with being like not necessarily a perfectionist, but I think like any good rider is kind of a perfectionist with it, skater, rider, whatever. And like I know exactly what he's talking about, how he felt a little bit of something that might not feel good to you. No one else noticed it. I just did a bar spin ice today before I came here on this little bitty downside of the blue rail. You know how the blue rail goes the up and down in Effingham?
Barspin down it?
The little
the-
side. The little side.
The
yeah,
little
yeah.
tink?
So ice and then so ice. And I knew, I'm like, that didn't
You went
feel
up
right.
and down it?
No. Up the bank,
Oh,
bar
up-
spin, and then ice pick down the little part.
Okay, I got it.
So
okay.
I did that, and bro, everyone's like, "Oh, that was so clean." It felt ugly. I'm not gonna lie, it felt ugly.
That's how I am with everything too.
I think we
Yeah,
all
exactly.
do that
Perfectionist,
sometimes.
right?
We're all
Yeah, no, for
It's
perfectionists.
gonna
sure.
make you better.
Yeah.
For me that day, for me that
Even
way,
if
it
you
wasn't
do it
even so
clean
much. It
sometimes,
wasn't even so much like the
feel like there was
landing wasn't good
something
because
about
I made it the best landing possible because I was like, it wasn't even the clip that I originally wanted that day. We had a different, like completely different spot in mind, and I didn't get it done there. So like when we went to that spot, I was
I
kind of
mean,
defeated.
anything you do on that spot's pretty damn good. It's a hard spot to ride.
Are you talking about the angle
Yeah.
thing? Oh shit! That's why I was like, let's go to the other side. And he's like, no, and that's what he's saying. The angle, the where you're at, is why it's so good.
Yeah.
Because the other side, it could have been easier to get on.
Yeah.
But you're right. Like you have to make it what it is. It's a street spot for a reason. Like it's not the whole part's hard, but like why change it if the angle's gonna be good here? Make it happen right here. And the wall, we're gonna go back. I definitely want to wall ride that shit. I know I pushed. I was already
I still wanna
bleeding
see
at
something
every
over the hip.
spot.
Every spot.
No.
Over the hip.
We got to get a little bit thicker metal, and we'll get it done. I'm bringing
Whatever.
Joey with me next time. Bring you guys with me. You guys want to go skate Champagne
We
Street?
have so many.
Yeah, I was gonna say
street spots.
invite us.
It was-
that sounds sick.
it was
That's
just the
other
last
thing.
second.
So
We've
I
never been up
also
there.
have my own personal indoor skate park.
He does MTF.
It's called the MTF. It used to be one of my buddies' skate parks out in Homer, Illinois.
Hey, I'll show that clip that we were at yesterday. I'll just pop the clip in
Yeah,
right here. You guys can
and,
check it out real quick.
He ended up moving away and gave me everything, and I had moved out into the country and had a pole barn, so I ended up making everything there.
But Jeremy
The dream
has
happened, man.
invested so much time and so much
Yeah.
money into what the MTF is now. Like Phil's was awesome, and it was in his parents' big shed and stuff. But like once it got to Jeremy's, he remodels it every 6 months, pretty much. He dumps more money into maybe not money into lumber. He just reuses a lot of lumber
Yeah.
and might buy what he needs.
Resurfaces and
But
stuff.
dude,
Well-
every time I come ride it, it's a whole new skate park. Like Jeremy's MTF is crazy. If you look up all the edits from the past, you're gonna see multiple.
There's a whole bunch on my YouTube. There's even new ones on there. From last
And
winter.
you can open the door and skate it like a rail.
Yeah, I have rails and grind boxes
Yeah.
too. So.
Yeah, and maybe I missed it. Where are you guys located at? Like
Champagne.
In Champagne.
Well, it's
Yeah.
before Champagne, right?
No,
You are
I'm-
kind of.
I'm literally just outside of Champagne, like 2 miles. So
He is literally in the middle of nowhere, which is
Dude,
great.
he's like 2 miles from.
I
the-
love it.
I mean,
There's
I-
a
I'm
wall.
like 2 miles from
okay.
Walmart.
I was just about to say that, bro. There's a
All right.
Walmart right there.
But whenever when we went from town to where you were, I'm like, where the hell are we? But you're that close.
Real quick is what it felt like. We went from Champagne to Effingham real quick is what it felt like.
Well, we had to hit the highway. So.
Yeah.
City, like
Yeah,
college
you literally
kids,
drive
everything,
straight down the
to
road
cornfields
and you
and.
can get to the interstate however you want right there. So.
It was nice. I mean, yeah, you're right. It was pretty quick back to the main road. But where you're at, if you look, it's at least 2 miles of nothing.
Yeah,
You can see
yeah.
nothing,
That's
so-
about right. Cornfields. That's
Yeah.
what you
Yeah.
Sounds great.
But
Like
CTSK, you guys got anything to add?
Yeah, something that I was just thinking about, like developing a plan and like a schedule for
We
like
do.
all the tournaments or
Yeah,
contests
skate
and
contest?
things like that we're
Yeah.
gonna do. So like we can post the full thing almost like a band going on tour. You know what I mean? Like,
And I think we're
you
gonna-
know we're gonna be here at this time, months ahead.
I think-
and then we'll hype it up more as we get closer to that date.
So like it's November. It's by the time we even decide to figure this shit out, it's gonna be December. And like I mean, it takes time, but I can guarantee you, by us sitting here doing our very first podcast of 2023 and the second to last month of the year, we're gonna get better at this. But the more people we have involved, the more companies and hype and energy and ideas. I mean, everyone throwing ideas. You're always not gonna be able to do everything, but doing more and more and just deciding what we want to do now is a jump start to next year.
Yep.
So next winter we could have a huge plan before it's even close to being here. But we still got January. Just December sucks, January sucks, February really sucks, and March is kind of like finally see some light. But just got to have some plans.
Just
So
gotta
I
stay
lyour
indoors.
ideas. What?
Just gotta stay indoors.
Just
you know?
just make what we got work, and everyone's got a little bit of indoor somewhere. So we're gonna make it happen.
We can do calendars.
Or we could go
too,
south.
right? Maybe an
Or we go
extreme
south.
calendar.
Or we could go south.
I'm purposely-
Kentucky,
Yes.
Kentucky be cold still. Maybe we'll go further south.
We can go further.
Yeah.
My mom lives in Mississippi, so I know all the spots from Mobile, Alabama to New Orleans.
Dude, I have a gnarly spot I want to hit in Alabama. I took a picture of the
Alabama?
GPS when I was driving with my grandma because I literally 3 a.m. had to. I'm on my way for a family thing, dude, and I had to. I busted a U-turn so
said,
fast,
"Whoop."
bro, and I
Bro,
went.
do you know
and
be driving?
You remember? It was. It was 3 in the morning. I'm sending Snapchats to all my homies like, you will not believe this, bro. No, for real.
You just hope someone else has seen it too, like maybe.
Oh, dude,
You
it's a
can't
big
have.
spot though. Like I like
I'm
to look
out.
at spots that are like, no, you'd be able to do something,
My
but
legs
it's
hurt.
big. It's big.
My legs hurt after yesterday. Actually, they're not that bad. They're not too bad, but
Yeah, you have pins for days.
So is that an app? What do we got here?
it's a
Dude,
Jeremy
you just
app.
says drops
Oh, so
pins.
you just
share
drop
those.
pins on Google Maps. See, that's something I've thought about, like an app.
That's a
that
cheat
is
code.
There's a few
specifically
apps like
for-
that,
There
but it's
is
more
an app.
global or like the state. It's
suck.
not like his.
Right.
It's
What he has
it's
is
community
way better.
information based. Like
He has more spots on that
Yeah.
phone than any app is ever gonna have, bro. And that's it's good though because
that's the problem.
we got spots
apps.
that, dude, he could charge you to go get your banger, bro. He could charge you like, oh well, if you're gonna get a clip here that's gonna go there, I need 150 bucks. Yeah.
Here you go.
He could sell you a
And the
spot
worst
for
part-
150 bucks. Actually, I'll be the salesman. He knows the spot, so I'll
worst
sell
part
you the
is-
spot. I'll take my cut. And
The worst part is
no, for real.
About his business.
his brain is worth more than that phone, so he could lose the phone. Like he's got them all up here, even if it's not. He hasn't got him
Oh,
on the phone.
dude, he don't have to pull his phone out when I'm like, I want this, and he'll just take me to that spot. Like,
I message Jeremy all the time. I'm like, Jeremy, do you got any perfect 8 stairs, 6 stairs? And but it was on Snapchat. Within 2 minutes, I got 3 pictures. Like,
Yup.
you got this, and this. Which one you want? You want it over a rail? You want no crack? You want with crack? You want a manual pad next to it? You want it in a line?
he knows, bro. He's
It's
like,
there. If we had a
That's why he's
Jeremy in
here.
every city, the skate world would be fucking going nuts in the streets. For real, it's all just in his phone. Here we go. Here you go. What do you need?
dude.
Yeah, no, you should like zoom in on that on the camera like that. It looks crazy. Like
No,
I gotta-
yeah. maybe send it. Maybe
Send
have
me
him
a
send you a
picture.
screenshot of it
Well,
and
you
just
showed
show the
me.
people like how many
Right,
spots we have right around
Just
here.
send it now. So
But
we
don't
have
let him
it.
zoom in too. Don't zoom in too close and let him know actually where it's at.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
Zoom out. Zoom out. Zoom out. Zoom out. Yeah, just zoom out and then let him see like a
gotta
group.
keep some secrets.
Show them the
show
whole
everybody
Midwest.
Holy
That way they
shit.
see every. There you go. There you go.
Hey, doesn't it just look
Because
crazy?
like we can't be giving out all that information.
But that's years of work.
oh, dude.
Years. But you've been riding. Your brain's been working on those for years.
He's went back to those spots and pinned them in the past 2 years.
I've been
That
in Peoria a lot lately, and I've been pinning a lot of stuff.
that's a
Jesus.
lot of. He just pins random stuff, bro. I went to Texas and found some crazy stuff too. We could go skate there and ride there because there's.
I'm selling my truck, dude. It's not 16 miles a gallon going to freaking 6 hours away is not gonna work.
Dude, I've been blessed. My Jeep I thought was gonna be terrible. It's getting 23 miles a gallon on the way here.
If you're getting 23, that's anything
That's
over.
crazy.
I want to get. I'm looking at like a Civic.
Dude, you're gonna
Something
get 40.
30, 40,
Yeah,
something.
bro. That's what I came
It's
from
bad.
28 on the.
Yes,
I miss good gas
V-dubs
mileage. I
don't do
don't.
bad
I'm not.
either.
What
gonna
is
lie.
it? I was looking at a
Flag out
TDI,
is bad
like a
either.
diesel, a little white,
Dude, even
white.
the gas ones aren't bad. I had one for like
You had
8
one?
years. They look-
Gas one?
I still have one.
I,
Good guess.
yeah. Do you have a black one? A little
Yeah,
black one?
Black Jetta.
That's what I had. I had one for. We took it to Florida with a whole crew. We had 5 guys in that. Tyler Peterson was actually with me when I took him. I took him to Florida. It was our very first ever trip down there on our own. And just don't blow a headlight. They're like $100. Whenever, well, down there it was at the time, but
Dude, having problems with the car on the road is always the
worst.
worst. Oh my
Like
gosh.
tires
Broke down in
especially.
San Diego.
you were.
Yeah, bro. Oh my. When I tell you my credit card hated me. Oh, my credit card hated me, bro.
But hey
Makes
guys,
it feel real that way though.
I'm just gonna
was
let you
real.
know. You guys are the first pod I've done in probably over a year. I'm glad to be back down in here. I even have a guy creating me a new table. Like he's gonna make us a freaking ham table. Like he's lacquering it up, making it real nice. I've talked to him a few times. That's pretty cool. He's just gonna make it because he loves what we're doing. This is all gonna get a little bit bigger. More people are gonna start watching, and the content we put out is gonna be better. This is really a great introduction. We're probably going to have one of you, all on eventually as many times as we want. We can do more stuff, have more topics, do different topics, and just talk about our progression on what we even started today. We didn't start it today. We've been doing it for years, but now it's just coming into fruition for us all together to work together. It's working out. I can't thank you all enough for coming in. XDREAM, you guys brought in a lot of your merch. I appreciate you for getting me on your squad. I couldn't help to.
Okay.
I couldn't be more
Hey, I
blessed.
appreciate you for repping.
Yes.
You already know, dude.
I-
It's mutual.
I can't express how cool it is to have you guys as a company because I love like what you're doing is something I couldn't just go do. I couldn't do what you're doing. You're doing it and we can work together. Same as Centralia. They're another town down south an hour away that started as a dream that I started a long time ago, and they're already in a faster movement than I ever was. It's a lot of help with just us working together. And like, if you guys are out there and you want to be a part of what we're doing, don't be shy. Reach out on Instagram. Reach out on any of my socials. It's all my socials and info is in my link. If you could please like, comment, share, subscribe.
You better share this.
Yeah, man.
You
Show
better
your
share it.
homies right down here.
We'll come for you, yeah.
Right here. Thank you.
Too.
Share Centralia Skate Team. They are on Instagram as well, Facebook as well. And I think you're in.
Every major social media.
We've got both of them are on all major socials, except Aiden don't have Facebook. I don't blame him.
Yeah,
No big
what's
deal.
up with that, bro? Figure it out.
Hey, I don't know why. Someone was just telling
Honestly,
me.
I
Someone
think
was
it's
just
good for
telling
your
me to make a
focus.
burner.
Stay away from it.
Someone was just telling me to make a burner, and I may or may not be on a burner somewhere out there, but no one's gonna know.
Hey,
It's like,
don't
give me
tell
a
him about
secretary.
Facebook.
She can run my social.
Yeah, I'll run your social.
I'm
I'll
bouncing
make
that
Aiden.
point.
I'll make Aiden
That would be
one.
awesome.
Someone run my.
Yeah,
But for
if
real.
you're out there and want to run some social medias, hit us up too.
Or you
Like,
want to film or manage social media, edit any of that stuff. Get a hold of us, please.
But for real, thank you guys so much for watching. If you could please like, comment, and subscribe. Follow these guys on their socials. Thank you so much.
stay blessed.
The Ham YouTube channel. Peace.
Skatepark.
Peace.